Margot Robbie, an Australian actress and producer, has only been acting since 2008, but she has already had a significant impact thanks to her collaborations with well-known directors and producers, and nominations from prestigious award organizations. For Margot Robbie, portraying characters who leave an impression has been her work. Find out what she says about her role in the movie Babylon. Watch this video for full details. First up, Margot Robbie had 2022 to forget, but things should get better in 2023. Before 2022, Flopsy Rabbit, the role she voiced in Peter Rabbit, was the sole renowned flop in Margot Robbie's filmography. But then Amsterdam and Babylon appeared. Both films are star-studded historical dramas that were predicted to be significant award season contenders, until they received mixed reviews from reviewers and underperformed at the box office. On an $80 million budget, David O. Russell's film Amsterdam, for which has been accused of and abusive behavior, brought in $31.2 million. However, it was believed the movie cost 20th Century Studios about $100 million to make after accounting for marketing. Babylon, Robbie's subsequent movie, a massive Hollywood epic that ought to be praised rather than disparaged, did not fare much better. The sequel to First Man by Damien Chazelle earned $4.85 million in its first 4 days of release, underperforming even the most dire forecasts. It was a year to forget for Robbie, who had consistently strong performances in Amsterdam or Babylon. She merits an Oscar nod for the latter. She does, however, have 2023 to look forward to. Both Greta Gerwig's fantastic-looking Barbie and Wes Anderson's upcoming movie Asteroid City will be released in the following year. The most snake-bitten, both literally and figuratively, phase of Robbie's career should end after that. Up next, Margot Robbie explains why she was left in pieces after wrapping Babylon. When Australian star Margot Robbie made her film debut as Naomi LaPaglia in 2013's The Wolf of Wall Street, the uproar was immense. Later, she portrayed the contentious figure skater Tonya Harding in the film I, Tonya, the colorful anti-hero Harley Quinn in the films The Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey, and the adored actress Sharon Tate in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Robbie has even stepped into a regal role, appearing in Mary Queen of Scots as Queen Elizabeth I. Her interpretation of Nellie Leroy in Babylon, though, left her speechless. Damien Chazelle's film Babylon, which is about numerous characters navigating the 1920s film industry, is full of excess, decadence, fun, extravagance, injustice, and other things. Nellie is a failing actress when she was first met, but she has huge goals. Her spectacular climb in Hollywood is hindered by her childhood, social class, and battles with drugs and gambling after she suddenly receives the chance of a lifetime. Robbie and Nellie don't appear to have much in common when put on paper. Robbie is a two-time Academy Award nominee who's adored by millions thanks to her sterling reputation and upbeat personality. However, the performer claims that after the shoot was over, she was left in pieces because of how entwined she had become with Nellie. According to Robbie in a recent interview with Shondaland, she was really truly sad finishing the movie. She feels unhappy after completing each task. Robbie said she develops relationships with every character in the movie, and occasionally with particular ones as well. Robbie believes that because she gave the character so much of herself, her body, and everything else, it kind of left her in pieces at the end. She wished it would never end. Robbie had the impression that she was truly discovering a side of herself that she had never known as a performer or an actor. Robbie believes that's because Damien had high expectations and created an amazing persona that she worried she might never get the opportunity to do something similar again. Both on and off screen, Robbie and Nellie have an obvious relationship. When the introduction of sound to movies is changing how movies are made at the time, Nellie is having trouble with her lines in one part of the movie and hitting her mark. After being made to reenact the scene multiple times, Nellie experiences a dramatic, humorous chain of events that indelibly affect the audience. Robbie claims that although she never has trouble remembering her lines, she has undoubtedly had extremely nervous moments on set. Robbie claims that she has never given lines much thought. However, for Nellie, the game's rules have completely shifted. It doesn't suit Nellie at all to suddenly have to be in such a regulated setting and be told what to do and where to stand after being able to be completely spontaneous and kind of perform as a silent movie star in talkies. All actors, according to Robbie, have those scenes where they wonder, oh god, how are they going to pull this off? Robbie said that she appeared in many of those scenes in this movie. For instance, after battling a rattlesnake, she is forced to projectile vomit on a group of people wearing good clothes. She frequently appeared as though she had no idea what to do in various moments. She claimed that she experiences it on every job. She experiences a complete crisis of faith 2 weeks before beginning any job, thinking that she is incapable of carrying it out, and that she's unfamiliar with the character. Despite all these years on the job, she still has that freak-out moment for every role. Not just Robbie, but other Babylon actors could identify with their character's path. Manny Torres, played by Diego Calva, is a young man with ambition who very immediately becomes a successful studio executive and producer. In reality, Calva is experiencing his own Hollywood ascent and has received chatter regarding regarding the Oscars for his performance in Babylon, which marks his debut in a Hollywood production. The Mexican actor calls his meteoric ascent to popularity strange, but he says he's loving every second and picking up tips from everyone, including Robbie. Calva claims that he believes that movies tell stories. For instance, he was tasked with conveying the tale of movie making and movie love in Manny, and he possesses that. Calva claimed that he enjoys acting as a character when he can identify with them, and occasionally when he cannot. For those actors, each day is unique. Calva added that there's a lot of improvisation with Margot and Brad Pitt, who plays silent film star Jack Conrad, so one needs to be prepared. Like Robbie and Calva, Jovan Adepo of Babylon felt a strong connection to his character Sidney Palmer, a black trumpet musician attempting to make it in Hollywood. Sidney is driven, gifted, and eager for his big break, but is constrained by Hollywood's bigotry, a compelling plot in the movie that includes a heartbreaking blackface depiction. Shooting that scene, according to Adepo, was certainly more difficult than he anticipated it to be. Adepo admitted to Shondaland that he mentally prepared himself before beginning the filming. However, it was intriguing to observe from the stage and comprehend that his character was working on a movie set and was required to wear blackface in front of the cast and crew. It was embarrassing, and he felt a little guilty. Sidney was asked to do this on the spot by someone he thought of as an ally and a buddy, because they both rose through the industry ranks together. Fortunately, unlike Sidney's journey, Adepo hasn't encountered discrimination in his professional experience. Adepo claimed that his enjoyment of his encounter resulted from great luck. Adepo stated that he had the opportunity to collaborate with some extremely talented musicians, filmmakers, and actors. Regardless of how he was treated on the set or in his contracts, he always felt safe in his artistic expression. Even though he's aware that this is not always the case for everyone, Adepo believes that he has been extraordinarily fortunate to have a successful career. Babylon is a seductive, captivating, chaotic love poem to both classic and contemporary films. From the aspiring actress to the musician battling discrimination to the producer caught between success and his values, the film touches on every element of Hollywood. Even more unexpected industrial insights are included in Babylon, such as income inequalities and an incredibly bizarre subplot featuring a psychotic criminal played by none other than Tobey Maguire. Up next, Margot Robbie reveals she adopted the characteristics of a fierce animal to get into character for her wild role as a debauched actress in Babylon. On the set of her most recent movie Babylon, Margot Robbie has admitted that she channeled a honey badger. In the high-profile comedy drama set in 1920s Hollywood, the Australian actress portrays debauched rising star Nellie Leroy. Robbie claimed she entered the job by adopting the traits of the little mammal, known for its feisty disposition. She claimed during a conversation on The Kelly Clarkson Show that they have incredibly thick skin. She added that Nellie battles everything and everyone. The Wolf of Wall Street actor admitted that the host of Kelly Clarkson's show that actors frequently take on animal characteristics to fit the part. For Babylon, which also stars Brad Pitt, Robbie claimed she engaged a movement coach to help with the character development. The stunning woman also took on the traits of an octopus for Nellie, who participates in many crazy parties in the movie's plot. In another part of the conversation, Robbie disclosed that she drew inspiration from the traits of a pit bull for her acclaimed leading role as Tanya Harding in I, Tonya. She said they are frequently misconstrued. Pitt and Robbie play early Hollywood movie stars in Babylon, directed by Damien Chazelle of La La Land fame. The story focuses mostly on Robbie's character, who is supposed to be modeled after the original It Girl, Clara Bow, and describes how both become involved in risque behavior. The Hollywood stars made an appearance on the project last month, where Pitt acknowledged it was his idea to kiss his co-star on camera. The 59-year-old made it known to the host, Waleed Ali, that he didn't want to miss the chance to make out with the attractive Australian woman. Pitt said it wasn't in the script. He chuckled and said he requested if they may write that in. Pitt added that he asked himself when he would have another opportunity to do it, and in the end, they did it. Robbie added that she might mention too that Nellie kisses 15 people in this movie before Pitt made the joke that Nellie was probably carrying a few STDs. As a viewer, you feel various emotions while viewing the movie, including excitement, joy, amazement, grief, and humor. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!